Okay, so I'm gonna show you my three credit card setup. It's really simple actually. So I got Savor One, I got Venture X, and I got Bill. And this is it. I think I'm retiring from credit card game because I got everything I need from those three cards. I will profile myself as a frugal guy who happens to like to travel occasionally, and I don't really spend that much money on my monthly expenses unless if you are somebody who already have a lot of spending every single month. Then if I were to have to get out of my way just to earn sign up bonus, I think it's time to stop because credit card games is the kind of game that you have to spend to win. These three credit cards are enough, and it gets everything I need actually. I don't have any specific loyalty to any specific airlines or hotels, especially since hotels, they don't really uh, they like to devalue the points. So there's almost no point in trying to rack up specific loyalty to most hotels because they're gonna jack up the price anyway, the award price. So I mean, it's a losing game, especially on hotel. For flights, I think there's quite enough competition to the point in which if you can transfer some of your points to partner airlines like Iberia or what was that the other ones, Miles, uh, Turkish Miles or something like that, and will give you a lot better redemption values. So there's always a way to move around the miles in the airlines, but not hotels. Okay, so what can I get out of this three credit card setup? Bill, this is very interesting. I take the most out of the bill on the rent day. Bill has that five swipe requirement a month, so you have to swipe five times at least just to get the points. And that I don't know if that includes the rental too or not. But anyway, I also pay rent using the bill. So what I will do on bill is to uh, spend it on airline dining programs. I put every single card that I have on airline dinings, and all of them are on separate dining. So on Bill, I put it on American Airlines dining program. For Savor One, I put it on Alaska uh, dining program, and on Venture X, I put it on a United dining program. So all of them, in addition of the multiplier on the credit card, I also got some airline miles right off the gate. So that's cool. So and another one is you might want to look into buying awards. You can actually buy the miles right out of the gate. American Airlines or United Airlines, Alaska Airlines, a lot of airlines they have sales, and you might want to look into it. Say, I think last time I checked, is Aeroplan, Canada Airlines has a 60% discount. It's like 4 miles. I mean, and that really pushed the cost per point really low. And yeah, I mean, and combine that with 4x on travel. If I have specific stuff I would like to buy on airline shopping portals, so that's another 2x. And again, these are all the things that I do if I want, if I'm like on the spending spree. It's kind of funny to say all this. Like previously, I just said I'm a very frugal guy, but again, there are times when you just kind of cheat your budget a little bit and have a good time with it. So another thing, oh yeah, another thing is on flights. Uh, let's say you want to book a flight, you might as well just book a flight right off the gate. So if you want to fly and you don't feel like you want to use the portal, because it's too expensive, blah blah blah. Or if you're flying with American Airlines, because American Airlines starting on July 11th, they're not gonna give miles if you book on the travel portals. No, I wouldn't say travel portals. Like third-party agencies. It doesn't say who, but I mean, safe to say, you're probably gonna get miles if you book directly with American Airlines. So on the rent day, if you gotta fly with American Airlines soon, go with the Bilt. So you got 4x out of that. And obviously on this one, what I will do is I move all the cashbacks out of this Capital One to the Venture X just to boost it up. 3x on groceries, except Walmart and Target. And let's see, what else? 3x on dining and 3x on streaming. So I hook up my Netflix and my Hulu and my Spotify with this one. And also, you got 3x on watching movies on theater. So, because it counts as entertainment. Same thing with theme park. You also got 3x. Museum, theme park stuff, entertainment stuff. You got 3x on this. Really, really cool stuff. And obviously, the last but not least, well, the last and the least, but not least, it's Venture X. I love this. I love this card actually. 2x catch all kind of card. Everything. So gas, obviously. 2x on this, which is enough for me. Buying stuff on Amazon. Yeah, all the other stuff that all the other two cards don't cover. So I like this. And plus, I got 5x on flights, also 10x on hotel. By the way, if you use Portal on Capital One, always price match. So when I look for a hotel or when I look for a flight, I open up my Google Travel and I try to find the exact same flights or the exact same hotel, exact same room, exact same date, and preferably, got to double check, exact same cancellation policy. So sometimes the Capital One price really really close with the one on Google Travel, so I don't really bother to price match. But there are times, especially in the hotel side of things, flights not so much, but on the hotel side of things, sometimes I can get really different pricing, especially if you compare it with something like Agoda bookings. So usually what I would do is I'm gonna leave the pricing on the Google Travel open, or specifically the checkout of that particular site on from the Google Travel. So something like Agoda or something like that, and you go all the way until the confirmation paid, but you don't pay it yet, and then it will show you the final price, and then you go ahead and book the hotel in the travel portal. Then you immediately call Capital One to price match, and usually they granted the request. I mean, I asked quite a few times, and I always got price match. Usually, if the price differences are about $50 or less, they just kind of go ahead and price match you right out the gate. But if it's more than $50, usually they have to pass it on to the higher management, and then they have to kind of look at it themselves. But since you have the confirmation price on the Agoda or a different, bookings.com or something like that, way cheaper, you can actually tell them that's the final price, and usually they'll grant you the price match. But uh, anyway, that's it. I mean, that's my credit card settings. I don't have any plan to acquire any more credit card in the future. I think I'm settled with this, unless it's some sort of a unicorn credit card just show up out of nowhere. Something like a 3x catch-all card. 5x dining, or maybe 10x of flight bookings, not in the portal, and maybe like a 15x of hotel, booking, not in the portal, straight to the hotel. Um, Maybe if those kind of credit cards start popping up, maybe I'll change my mind. But so far, this there's three. That's enough. So anyway, see you on the next video.